Welcome back, True Seeker. If you missed the Gematria Effect radio program this evening, had two interrelated phone calls that connected something very interesting. And after you watch this, you might never look at your phone again the same way. And we're going to be talking about, oh, it doesn't show up very well. But if you have a smartphone, just get out and look at your dial pad. I have a diagram down here. But check this out. Zenith of the Alpha called in, and he's a guy from Massachusetts, so he knew some history about this. He said the way the phone originally began was due to a measles outbreak in Lowell, Massachusetts, and they wanted to get this technology to get out the word. And he said the thing that's interesting about Lowell, Massachusetts is it has a dialing code of 351. And the number 351 is the 26th triangular number, meaning if you add the numbers 1 through 26 together, it sums to 351. And Zenith of the Alpha, he's a really sharp guy, and he has a creative mind, and he connects a lot of dots in this study of letters and numbers. And he got the idea to look at what word values would be when you would dial them in on your phone and using the number and letter sequencing on the phone. So if you dialed the word apple, just look down at your phone. A would be worth 2 because on your phone, the 2 button is where the A is. P would be worth 7 because P is where the 7 is. For each letter of the word apple, you would take the number that corresponds. So he started typing in words and looking at the numerical values, and he noticed that the word phone equaled 26. If you type in the letters for phone on your phone and take the numerical values, phone adds up to 26. 351 is the 26th triangular number. The idea of the phone came out of Lowell, Massachusetts, home of the 351 area code. And as he was explaining that to me on the phone, right away I got the idea. I said, what does the 4-letter name of God equal? And I looked down and I said, okay, Y is 9, H is 4, W is 9, H is 4. That's the 4-letter name of God from the Old Testament. 9 plus 4 plus 9 plus 4 is 26. Just like how in Hebrew, the 4-letter name of God sums to 26. The Bible originally written in Hebrew. Just like how in English, the 4-letter name of God sums to 26 when you use reverse gematria. And just like how when you write out the 3-letter word God, G-O-D, the 7th letter, the 15th letter, the 4th letter, God equals 26. We have a 26-letter alphabet. The word letter equals 26 in gematria. So as soon as I saw that, I said, okay, there is definitely something here. There is definitely something here. And just in case you want to know, just looking here at the dialing pad, P becomes 7, H becomes 4, O becomes 6, N 6, E 3, you add it up, phone 26. Everyone can verify this on their phone right now. It's the same across the world. Well, the English-speaking world. And another caller called in later listening to this, and he said, if you listen to my radio program, we have those 2 great callers. They'll call in together, both from New York. Always brilliant observations. The one guy said, hey, my buddy, he just had to leave, but he wanted to let everybody know that if you look at the tree of life, the Kabbalah tree of life, which is about ascending with God, it looks a lot like the phone dialing pad. Just lose the star, the asterisk, and the pound. Get rid of those, and you have 3 circles, and 5 circles down the middle. This is on the Apple iPhone. Think about the tree of life, the forbidden fruit, Look at the Kabbalah tree. 3 on the left, 3 on the right down the middle. 1, 2, 3. Some tree of life have a circle here as well. 4 or 5. Same thing here. 4 numbers. You can also count this as the 5th one. But it's undeniable, isn't it? How close the resemblance is, the structure of this with the Kabbalah tree of life and the dialing pad. And then the fact that the numbers of God are connected into the word phone on the dialing pad. And the other thing to think about here is, why didn't they put the letters on the one button? Why did they start it on the two? If the letters started on the one button, this wouldn't work out. Phone wouldn't sum to 26. The four-letter name of God wouldn't sum to 26. It would all be off. So it looks like another thing that's been cleverly thought out and is encoded around the same type of significant structure. This whole language of letters and numbers comes from Kabbalah, which is based in this tree of life. Again, Kabbalah has the book of formation, essential book to Kabbalah. The first paragraph is God created the world by merging the letter with the number with the sound. And just imagine dialing on your phone. You're hitting letters and numbers and beep, beep, sound. It's all right there together. So also with regards to the Apple dialing pad being the one that most closely resembles this Kabbalah tree of life and apples and trees, forbidden fruit. Anyway, don't forget that the first Apple computer was priced at $666. 666, a biblical number, a number from Revelation 13:18, from the section of the Bible that was written in Greek. The Greeks, when they studied letters and numbers and made numerical riddles and words, it was called isopsophy. Isopsophy has a numerical value of 666. And again, Revelation 13:18, this calls for wisdom. Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. That number is 666. Revelation 13:13's the sixth prime. Mankind's made on the sixth day. 18 factors into 6 plus 6 plus 6. And for one more kicker to connect this from the Bible back to the phone, Revelation, there's the opening of the 7 seals, the hermetically sealed objects. In Hermeticism, there's 7 principles, and one of those principles is vibration. Everything carries a vibration, and every vibration impacts the world around it. Numbers are things that carry a vibration. Every number has an impact, like music and notes, 7 musical notes. Notice Holy Bible and Hermetic are the same forwards and backwards in the 2 reduction-based ciphers. And Holy Bible is 9 letters. If you add 1 through 9 together, it sums to 45. 9 letters in Holy Bible 45 forwards and backwards, just like Hermetic. The 9 numeric values that each carry a vibration in Hermeticism. Think about the telephone. It goes up to the 9th number. And what's really interesting is if you type out telephone and use the dialing pad on your phone, T is 8, E's 3, L's 5, so on, telephone adds up to 45, What are the odds? What are the odds? And it's only possible because there's no letters on the 1. So congratulations to Zenith of the Alpha. I think he's the first person in the history of the world, well, besides the people who designed this thing, to realize the numerical values behind the words. And congratulations to the caller from New York. I think he's the first person outside of the people who designed this to realize how it goes with the tree of life. But it all makes so much sense, understanding this language of letters and numbers and Kabbalah and God creating the world by merging the letter with the number with the sound, And then I'm just thinking about how I figured this all out by 9/11 happening. 9/11, September 11th, national emergency, realizing, that couldn't be a coincidence. And 911, the letter with the number with the sound. Think about it. We'll leave it there for now. There's a whole lot more to figure out about this phone gematria. But the more we learn, the more interesting things become. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.